Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They've been cooking these last couple months, winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
Let's go! 38!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And right away, he lost the football. But I believe it was covered by an Eagle. It was, and Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
Dashing through the snow. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
They couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll get it up the middle. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
The line of scrimmage, absolutely nowhere to run there.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll look to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
It's working pretty well from them, and here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best. For the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues down.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Eagles add on to their lead.
At a 5 or a 6 seed, because we've seen those teams actually get to the Super Bowl and occasionally win it.
Yeah, you think of the Giants a couple of times. Steelers have done it. You're right. It has happened and will happen more in the future, I'm sure.
In the open field, can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw. Pass the 20. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
You see it, now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lead.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now back to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
Materialized.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
You can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting the lead, so you're not playing that way. You got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free, a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer, handing the ball.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
Here we go. Brad 38.
They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll throw right side here, complete. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the 25. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is good.
Pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get...
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Here the other, and they just lock people down.
They'll set up to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
They need to make up some ground, and they did.
On play action, they'll throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
In the NFL, the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Say, they need something good to happen right here, right now.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throws a quick hitter on the slant, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
No time to panic, but that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire time.
And they're going to get to him, a sack here on 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
To clinch it, don't they?
Yeah.
That's the key, right? So, in a sense, the playoffs have started. They've got to go ahead and get this thing done. Otherwise, it's a different road, and you really don't want to be at the mercy of other teams.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Here we go.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And forget about finding a lane. He's in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be hit.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And going for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield. Complete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for the Giants, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they will try to turn it around next week as they head down to Carson for a matchup with the LA Chargers.